Good day folks, my name is Sean and this is Air Photography. Today I'm just going to kind of go over a bag with you, what I've been using for the new DJI FPV drone. I actually ordered two of these in last fall. I was going to be using them with my FPV quads. This here is by LowePro, as you can see here, and it's actually designed for quads. It's kind of unique the way it's designed. It has two compartments. And it actually fits the DJI FPV quad quite nicely and all the accessories. So I thought I would just do a quick video on it for those who are looking for something to store their FPV drone in. It's in two compartments, as you can see here, and we'll take a look at that here in a minute. Now this is kind of a mix between a soft and a hard case. In the middle here we have that material vinyl. On the outside edges, on both sides, it's kind of like a rubberized material. And it actually has a good amount of crush protection. It's not as much as a hard case, but it doesn't have near the weight. It has a handle here at the top, and it actually comes with a shoulder strap, which I took off for this video because it would kind of get in the way. So it is easy to carry. You can just put it over your shoulder or wear it across your chest, kind of like a sling. And it's pretty easy to carry that way. But what's interesting about it, as you can see here, it folds down into two compartments. And you can actually separate these. Here in the middle is a zipper, so if you just want to use half of it one day if you're heading out, you don't need as much storage space, you can actually take them apart. The top flaps just unzip on both sides, and as you can see here, it just opens up like that. Now on this one side, it's just an open cavity there, so your taller items can fit on this side. On this side here, we have another flap, and you can put like things like cabling, propellers, and small items up in there. Now I have rearranged the interior of this. All these dividers come with it. I kind of changed things around because this setup here was on this side, but we need it over here for the drone because we need that extra height. So let's go ahead and we'll start packing things in here. I'll show you how everything fits. The goggles can fit up there in that front. Now you do have to take the antennas off, which is a good idea to do because they're pretty delicate. In a bag like this, a soft bag, you don't want to bump the bag and end up snapping an antenna off. As you can see here, we have the drone and it just fits down on this side nicely. However, you cannot have the battery on it. If you do have the battery on it, it will sit up too tall. As you can see, it just fits down in there nicely. We have this padding here at the side to kind of hold it in place. Doesn't really need them. You can take them right out. It's not going to go anywhere. But the nice thing is if you do that, we have a protected spot here. So if you want to stick something like a GoPro or other parts or accessories, you can fit them in there without it damaging the drone or whatever you have in there. Over here on the right-hand side, we have the controller. Charging brick can fit right in there. Now usually when I go out to fly, I don't bring the charging brick with me unless we're on holidays or we're road tripping where I need to recharge the drone. If I'm just heading out to a park to fly, no sense carrying that extra weight around. You can fit extra batteries or whatever in there. So speaking of batteries, we've got these slots here to fit batteries right along there. And you can fit 5 batteries in along there. Now I only have one battery right now. I'm still waiting for my extra batteries. I have a total of 8 batteries on order from DJI. They should have been here yesterday, but the shipment's on hold for whatever reason, so we're still waiting for them. But yeah, you could fit 5 batteries easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all squished in there. You could probably get a total of 5. Now myself, I have this little container. I don't know where I got it from. I think on Amazon. And I have it to store all my little bits and pieces. You can see I have the goggle antennas in there, the extra control sticks, a couple cables, and just those little parts keeps them from rolling around in the bag. So yeah, you can stick this in wherever you can find a spot. Right beside the controller here is a perfect little spot for it. Can't have the propellers on the drone when traveling, so you have a couple of options on where you want to keep your propellers. You could just set them down in there. What I've been doing is just kind of tossing them into the side there, and they're fine right there like that. Of course, we have all our cabling. We have the power cable for the goggles and the battery for the goggles. Again, depending on how many batteries you have, we have all kinds of space up there still. You can stick them over here in the side. That's a good spot for them as well. The charging cable and the USB-C cable, again, depending on how you have your batteries. I don't have any extra batteries right now, so I can just sit them in there like that. Of course, if you do have that filled with batteries, like I said, you've got all these straps in here. You can feed all your cables through there. And lastly, if you want to bring some extra props, I have a box here. This has one complete full set in it. And again, you could put them just loose anywhere in there, or if you have them in a box, you can just put them in a box there like that. So as you can see, it does hold everything nicely. If you have the motion controller, again, you could put your spare prop somewhere else and you can put the motion controller there at the top. So it's a nicely organized bag, and then of course we just zip it up. And then we just fold her up. and grab by the handle, and away we go. Well folks, that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and found it informative. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.